everyone, Nicole here from Subotics. I wanted to take a moment and talk to you about why hands-on training is so important. We get a lot of questions about, well, how are you different from YouTube? I could just learn that on a video. I could go to iFixit. I could just practice from home. So, yeah, you could do those things, but there is something unique about hands-on learning. There's a couple things I want you to think about. First, think about it from your device standpoint. Would you knowingly give your device to someone that has just watched a video and expect them to fix it? Now, let's ignore that you have technical interest. I know some of you may be watching this and you're like, well, yeah, sure, I would if I knew they had a technical background. No, I'm saying if you took that out of the equation and this person just says, I watched a video and I'm going to fix your device. I've never touched one before. You would be nervous if you think about all the content and data inside of your device and how you couldn't go a couple days without it. I'm going to give you some information and some insight to what happens when you actually break a customer's device. So let's say that you're working on somebody's device and you're doing mobile from your home like many of our technicians do. They work from their home, they work out of a vehicle. It's a very unique business setup and they're making great income. But they go out and they meet someone at a Starbucks. They're working on their device and then they damage it. Guess what? It goes from a 30-minute repair to a week. So let's say, Joe says, yeah, I got all this experience, but really he's just been watching YouTube videos. He works on your device, and now that device that you needed for an important meeting tomorrow won't be back for a week because he has to send it off to get more extensive repair, or maybe he has to order a part that he damaged just because he didn't have the hands-on training, right? I also want you to think about it from this standpoint. If you were to go to college, get a degree, and then go apply for a job, what happens? What is the epidemic that's going on right now? All of these college kids have these degrees, but guess what companies want? People with experience. Happens all the time. Someone that doesn't even have a degree but has years of experience can get a job faster than someone with a master's degree. Everybody values hands-on training. Here at Subotics, this is just a teardrop of phones that we have in class that you actually work on. As you see, I pulled some of the newer ones just so you can see that we also keep them. Now, if you're watching this video in the future and there's another iPhone out or Samsung, we have those too. Look at the date when this video was out. But you can see this is iPhone 11, okay? You will actually work on that. XS Max. This is iPhone 6 Plus. I mean, it's an older one, but we still include them, So we go all the way to 7s. You actually work on these devices, and we do not use a projector screen. So another question I get is, why is Subotics better? Why should I go to you instead of somewhere else? Well, that's a hard question because we are not like anyone else. Other places that we've seen are built like schools. So they have teachers teaching a program. You go and sit and you watch a projector and you listen to the teacher talking about a program that they've never run their own business. They're just teaching you a program from a screen, and then you may spend one day working on devices. Here at Subotics, as soon as you get in, we spend about 3 or 4 hours going over logistics of repair, like grounding and discharging and preventative steps and what are different bits, what's torque, getting strip screws out, just the technical side to start you out. And then immediately we get into devices, and you work on electronics until you leave here. We pride ourselves on the hands-on experience. It's small class sizes, so 10 people is our max, and we have 2 instructors. So when you come, you know that you'll get that one-on-one care and that focus that you need. You won't be in a group of 20 with one instructor and, not ever receive that extra attention if you need that, right? So I believe hands-on is extremely important. The more expensive these devices get, the more risk you're putting yourself at to have to replace someone's device. You'd say the most expensive device is what, $2,500, the Samsung Fold. Before that, you've got the iPhone 11, which is, what is that, like $1,500 right now? Don't quote me. So yeah, you could say, well, if I damage somebody's device, at worst case, I would have to pay $1,500 to replace it. You don't want to have to do that out of the blink of an eye. If you look at the repair industry as a business that you're going into, how many businesses can you get into with a $2,000 investment with your training and tools and everything, and then turn that around and ROI before the month is out? I mean, it's unheard of. It's unheard of. I mean, we have students that make all their money back from class within the first 2 weeks after class. You can go to our website, sellbotics.com, and read reviews, watch videos. Heck, you can watch our YouTube channel and see people on Zoom calls with us talking about what they're doing right now. So I highly recommend hands-on training. There are great YouTubers, great videos out there, great perspective, great information, and we do refer to those. We have some YouTubers that we do recommend. But you need that hands-on base to get your business started properly. Now, we also include business information, so how to make a business, how to run a business, how to get clients, how to work with the carriers, how to get commercial accounts, inventory, tools, everything. So come on and check us out over here at Sellbotics. We look forward to having you. This is our classroom here in Greenville, South Carolina. Check us out online, sellbotics.com, and I'm Nicole, and I look forward to seeing you in class.